Hi everyone, Carol here from Carol's Cricut Crafts. In this video, I'm going to use the new Cricut Flocked Iron-On HTV. First time I ever use it, and I'm really excited to see how it turns out. Please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you don't already, and if you're on a mobile device, look below the video. You'll see a Hype tab. Click that, please. That will push me up the leaderboard and get my video more views. I'd love to know what you think of this new material. If you've tried it already, how did you feel about it? How did your project turn out? Also, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below too. I'll be sure to check to see if you need any help. This is the graphic I'm going to be pressing on my Cricut pillow cover. I'm going to be using the new Cricut Flocked Iron-On, and I'm really excited to give it a try. It's a very simple design space image. I didn't want to do anything too intricate for the first time I use it. I'm using it on a mat, of course. Confirm and mirror. Never forget to mirror your iron-on, that's a must. And we'll click continue. I'm going to browse all materials. I'm going to search iron-on and we'll find the new flock, and we can see the little Cricut iron-on, so I know I'm selecting the right material. Make sure mirror is turned on and iron-on material is face shiny side down on your mat. So I've done that. I'm going to switch to my overhead camera and we'll cut and press this new flocked iron-on. I've placed the flocked iron-on my mat with the shiny side down. The shiny side is the carrier sheet, as you probably already know. I'm using a relatively new standard grip mat. I think I used it once before. In the design space project I showed you in the video, in the beginning of the video, I did use red, but I've decided to cut this in green instead to put on my pillow cover. I'm going to feed this to my machine and press go to cut, but I will mute the video at this point so you don't listen to the machine running. And here we go. And our cut is done. Looks terrific. I'm going to remove this from my mat. Okay. You can see that I did cut my sheet down. Because it's a 12 by 12 sheet and I only needed 9 inches, I wanted to save the extra 3 inches for smaller projects. It's definitely big enough to do something like a logo with it, so I wanted to save that. We're going to weed this. It's a little difficult to see. You have to really check where you're weeding. I'm going to get this all weeded and we'll press it on a pillow cover. So I've weeded this project and I did cut off any excess carrier sheet. I found that the flock does leave a residue and I wasn't sure if that would transfer or not, so I did cut off the excess just to keep it clean. It does take some patience to weed. It's not difficult, but you want to be patient. It can be a little difficult to see depending on the color. I found the green not too bad. I've preheated my pillowcase and pressed out all the folds that were in it from the packaging. I always put my sublimation or iron-on a little higher than center because a pillow is bulky, so I don't want the design to end up under the pillow. So I always put it just a little higher, maybe an inch higher, 1.5 inches higher, rather than center. This is the material. It's so soft. Really nice. It feels velvety. Really, really nice. So I'm anxious to see how this is going to turn out. I'm going to, it's relatively centered, I believe. I'm going to use one of the new Cricut pressing sheets. By the way, I will add the link for these and for the Flocked Iron-On in the description under this video. Let's just center that up so I make sure I'm pressing in the right place. I'm pressing at 315 degrees for 30 seconds. That is what I found in the interactive heat guide on the Cricut website. That seems to be what works best. So we're going to go ahead and press for 30 seconds. And the instructions say to use firm pressure. I do hope I've covered everything. I believe I have. Because I trimmed so close to the edges, I want to make sure I have everything under the heat press. Right, as I mentioned, I'll put links and discount information in the description under the video. Thank you if you do use my links. They are affiliate links, so I earn a small commission on them, but there's never any extra cost to the consumer, to you. That should be done. And Cricut does specify that this is cool peel. These sheets are reusable, by the way. They are reusable. And if you're using them for something that leaves a residue, you can just wipe it off. Just wipe it clean. You don't want to use them with sublimation because they don't absorb moisture the way butcher paper does. So that might cause blurring on your sublimation, so you don't want to do that. So I have to let this cool. It's very hot. We'll let it cool and then we'll continue. We'll take a look at how gorgeous it turned out. So we're ready to peel. I've let this completely cool down. There's no heat left in it. And we're going to peel very carefully. With any iron-on, you want to roll back. You don't want to be pulling up on fresh iron-on. You want to roll back on your carrier sheet. So I'm going to catch this side over here and roll back. Oh, this is gorgeous. I wish you could feel it in the video. Feel-o-vision. It's really gorgeous. It's really soft. It feels like velvet. I think this Flocked Iron-On is going to be gorgeous for Christmas projects. I've only done this pillow cover, but I do plan to do some gift bags with it. I think it's gorgeous. So nice. Let me throw that away. So nice. I wish you could feel it. It's really beautiful. It looks like velvet. How gorgeous. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope that you're going to make some wonderful projects, even for the holidays, with this new Cricut Flocked Iron-On. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I can't say it enough. Please post pictures in my Facebook group. If you do make anything, I would love to see the results. Thank you for watching.